episode 31, episode 3 by myself. Um, you know, well, y'all know I wake up with a song in my head. Today's selection, I don't know why it was in my head. I ain't gonna lie, I've been feeling good lately. Like this whole week, been feeling good. Had 4 days off of work. Shit, man. But yeah, this how I'm feeling today. This how I'm feeling. I don't know why it came in my head, but yeah, it's fitting though, cause I feel great. Talk that shit, 50. Talk that shit. 50 always got niggas in the vibe, man. And I'm not even from New York, but shit, when that Get Rich or Die Trying dropped, man, that's not even on that album, but that shit, like, debut albums or whatever, I don't know why artists, it be like hard for them to top they first album or whatever. Not many top their first album, bro. Like, not many. Like, but shit, that Kanye did it. Shit, maybe Wayne did it. Pretty sure Drake did it. But yeah, like not just not saying after that, but like niggas don't really get to that top that debut album status. Like either they first album suck and they get better, or like that shit nice and you can't keep that level. But yeah, only a few like get back to where they were. But yeah, man. I played that song like I get money. I'm broke as fuck. But shit, broke is a mentality. Broke is a mentality. Uh, my mind is rich. That shit. I don't know what the fuck, man. What the fuck am I trying to say? But anyway, that shit sounded right. I don't get money. I get money. Shit. It's the beginning of the month. Y'all niggas know what that means. Shit. All my shit went to bills. But shit, I'm rich minded. I'm happy. Yeah, man. Where do I start? Oh, question of the day. Would y'all take like a $1,200? Yeah, like $1,200 every month, like STEMI type thing, or like $600 in food stamps every month. Let that marinate. Let y'all think about it for a little bit before I give my answer. Like, yeah, like a 6 to 10 second thing to think about that. I don't know if that was 6 seconds or not, but yeah, I got my answer. Shit, me, I'm taking that. I'm taking them food stamps all day. $1,200 ain't shit to me. But shit, when that unemployment was popping, man, I not saying, nah, fuck that. I definitely miss peak COVID. Peak COVID was the shit. After a while, it got like kind of boring. But nah, like when it first hit, like when everybody was in panic and shit, going to the stores and all that shit was a great time. Niggas start sending that money in. Niggas that had to go to work, and niggas who did go to work got like $5 extra in. Man, that shit was nice. I didn't take advantage of that enough. Well, I did. I was saving up that unemployment checks. I ain't gonna lie. I was saving the fuck out of them unemployment checks. But then it seemed like every time niggas get money, something always happen. And if you got a car, you know what I mean. It's mostly the cars, bro. Like you can save, everything going good. And as soon as you get like a good lump sum of money, all that shit's going to some fuck up on your car. Like, bro, car maintenance is man. I fucking hate car maintenance. That shit is the fucking worst, and it always comes at the wrong time. Well, I guess it technically comes at the right time. Like if you broke and your car fuck up, oh that shit is a terrible time. But somehow, knock on wood or whatever, that shit always come at the right time and bad time at the same time. Like I want to keep my good lump sum of money, bro, but nah, my car wanna fuck up. But it's better than fucking up than when I'm broke. Like if you fucked up now, oh man, I'm walking. I'm walking, bro. Cause these bills took a nigga out, bro. But yeah, man. Where to start today? Do y'all believe in Another question I'm gonna ask. Pause for a minute. Uh, do y'all believe in Plan Bs? But yeah, y'all probably got the wrong idea when I said Plan Bs. Like, I fuck with the Plan Bs y'all probably thinking of. I never used one or anything like that, but I feel it. Some niggas gotta revert to that Plan B. But yeah, Plan B's. Today what I'm talking about is like Plan A's and Plan B's. Like how they used to be like, growing up they'd be like, TJ, where you want to be or whatever. Or you tell them what you want to be or whatever, and they'd be like, what's your Plan B if that don't go according to plan? So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm talking about today. And a couple more things I want to touch on. Hey, I gotta So if y'all see me looking, if y'all watching the video, y'all see me looking down or whatever. I try to do some notes. This ain't really fucking notes. Basically, cause like I don't know if y'all, well, some niggas know. As you get to recording, like as you're in the moment, you forget to what to say. So I wrote fucking sentences down. So if I keep looking down, like pausing in between here, cause I'm like, I got sentences on here that needs to be said. So I guess that's notes. But yeah, do I believe in Plan Bs or whatever? How this came about, like me and my niggas was talking, and as I told y'all last episode, I got a son or whatever, and he was like, what did he say? I'm looking at my notes. Give me a sec, guys. Oh, we got on this shit because we were talking about. I might chop this up and go in here and edit to like little pauses and shit, but I highly doubt it, bro. This shit's gonna be raw and authentic or whatever. I might go do it. I don't know though. I don't know. We'll see, cause I got a tendency. I'm going off track. I got a tendency of waiting till I post this Wednesday. I don't open this laptop back up until like Tuesday night when it's time to post it for the next day. So yeah, if I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it today. But we'll see. It's fucking game day. I'm probably gonna get to that shit. But yeah, we got on Plan B's and Plan A's or whatever because we were talking about like grades in school or whatever. Like, what if well, basically like what's normal to us, we want to like put it on our kids or whatever. And I'm like, me and him was talking, and I'm like, I wouldn't necessarily say that because I'm like, he was like, are you gonna make your kid? No, I was like, I don't really care for school like that. I'm like, but he gotta go because it's the law or whatever, so he has to go. So he's gonna go, but I'm like, he can't bring home failing grades. And he was like, so it's okay if you bring home C's? Absolutely. I don't give a shit about that. C's gonna get you up out of there. And then he reverts. He went on to say like, nah, you can't bring no C's home, whatever. I'm like, you're only saying that because he was a good scholar or whatever, a good scholar or whatever in school, and he proved my point by even saying what he's finna say later on as I'm gonna tell the story. He said like, I was like, yeah, you only saying that he can't bring home C's because probably you didn't bring home C's, so like. He's like, nah, that's not the case because you're gonna need a fallback option, a quote unquote Plan B or whatever. I'm like, all right, if my kid come to me like, let's say middle schoolish, and they tell me, hey, I want to be a doctor or something like that. I'm like, all right, bro, we gotta get your grades right to get you in like the top school or whatever. So that's why we're gonna work to do this or whatever. So this you want to do, so we gonna do it. I'm not gonna be like, oh, what's your Plan B? Plan B is Plan A. So we gonna make this shit work. And so we continue to talk, and I'm like, yeah, that's the only reason. Like, if he say you want to be a rapper or whatever, just say like something like that. Yeah, I don't give a shit about your grades. Like, I don't care. Like, just don't come home failing. You still gotta graduate or whatever. He's like, nah, that's not the way to go. I'm like, why is it not? Like, why does school matter to him if he don't? Maybe I'm being ignorant or something, but I didn't feel where he was coming from. I'm like, why does he need to get straight A's? If the nigga don't want to do nothing with school, he's going to high school and that's it. He don't want to get into no good college after that or nothing like that. I'm not going to whoop his ass for bringing home C's or, like, me, I'm the type of parent to, like, I'm not going to live through you. I'm going to all right, you want to be a doctor? I'm gonna sit you down and all right, you gotta get A's and stuff like this. This what it takes to get into this school, and so you gotta do all this. And so later on, like 6 weeks come by, you come home and bring home C's and all this. I'm like, hey, like I'm gonna sit down and talk to him like, hey, I thought you said you want to be a doctor. These grades ain't gonna cut it. Boom, that's how I'm gonna leave it. He talking about he'll whoop his ass and all that shit like that. Like no, you gotta. I was like, you gotta want it for yourself. I'm not gonna be the nigga to get on you. Like you gonna have to, if you want it, you gonna have to go get yourself. That's not my life to fuck up. I can only do so much for you. I can do your necessities like feed you and get you clothes and all that stuff. What you do outside of that, just don't bring no failing grades and graduate. I don't care what you do after that. Like I don't care. He was like, it's okay for him to get a. He went on to say, I'm like, all right, what if he's like, he was great in math. I'm like, yeah, you're great in math. But if he struggled in math, he was like, he can't struggle in math. I'm gonna help him. I'm like, niggas, some niggas just don't get that shit. Like, what if I'm like, all right, what if he's struggling in geometry and he get to bring home a C? He went on to say like, oh, it's okay if you bring home a C because I struggled in it too. I'm like, see, I thought that's where you were going. Like, it's okay for him to do it because you did it. I'm like, no, nigga, y'all two different people. I'm like, what if he's like great in English, you struggle in English, and he like getting A's and shit, but when it comes to like math, he struggles. It's not okay for him to like bring home low grades because you was good in it. Basically, what I'm saying, like, don't live your life through your kids or whatever. Or, like, don't put your expectations on them. Like, they gotta want it for themselves. Like, I don't get the whooping their ass when they bring home failing grades or whatever like that. Like, it's their life at the end of the day. Yeah, they don't know or whatever, but I'm telling you what to do. Like, niggas whoop their kids for no reasons. I got whoopings a lot when I was a kid. I don't think I necessarily deserve every whooping. Like, if I'm crying too much, my mom whoop my ass. Like, now that I'm older, I'm like, why did I get my ass whooped? I'm like, I don't get it. Why did I get my ass whooped? You don't need to whoop your kids, like, for no fucking reason. Like, what? Instance why? He was like, what's the main thing that you're gonna teach your son or whatever? I'm like, the nigga be dumb as a box of rocks. Like, one thing he's gonna be is respectful. Like, being respectful and having manners, and that'll get you a long way. Like, you can be dumb as shit, but if you kiss ass, I'm not necessarily say that because my son ain't no hoe. But some niggas look at it that way. Say he like kiss his ass to the teacher and be nice to the teacher and like show he's trying and have his manners and all that stuff. She'll pass you. Or whatever. But yeah, the only reason how we'll go to a quote unquote plan B is like, say you want to go to the league and the nigga's 5'5", 5'2". Like, nigga, you need to look at something else because like it's guards in the league now who's like 6'6", 6'7". I'm like, so yeah, it's not a good chance you going to the league. But shit, I can give you an alternative that surrounds basketball. I can give you this camera. You can go to the park, have some park takeovers or some shit like that, and do YouTube hoop and shit. There's money in that also. You're not going to the league, but it's money in this. And so, yeah, that's my So yeah, man, plan B is plan A. I feel like the only reason plan A don't work, no, plan B is for, see, if I didn't look at my notes, I would have fucking skipped past it. I need to say this. I feel like plan Bs are meant for, like, quitters, like when shit get too hard or something like that. Like, if I would have knew what I knew now, I'd be so much further. Not to say I'm just doing bad or anything like that. Like, I would have been so much further. Like, I'm still young or whatever, and like when shit, cause my first thing was I went to niggas like, oh, graduate, go to college and all that shit. I did that, but my heart wasn't really into that. I just did it cause people said that was what to do, and I wanted to go do kinesiology, which is like sports medicine, physical therapist or whatever like that. And this where the plan B kicked in. That shit was hard. I'm like, yeah, this ain't for me. All right, plan B. And I feel like plan B is for niggas who quit. And niggas asked me, I told the nigga that I was talking to that story. He's like, so you quit? Yes, nigga, I did. That shit got too hard. So I'm not gonna bring up Plan B's around my kid or anything like that. Like, unless he come like, oh, this is my second option. Okay. But shit, me, if he just say I want to do this, all right, nigga, we gonna do this. I feel like if you work hard enough at something, there's no way you fail. Only if you like physical and capable of doing it. Like, if you want to be an athlete and you're physically incapable of doing it, that's the only way it don't work. I feel like even if you have a learning disability, you can still get past that shit and get good grades and get to where you want to go. But physical incapabilities, like, that's the only thing that you can't get over that hump. No matter how good you are, I feel maybe I'm speaking out of ignorance here, but I'm like, no matter how good you are, anything like that, you're not gonna beat out this 6'6", 250 nigga when you're 5 foot 140. Like, you're not gonna beat out that nigga. But shit, you can go around normal niggas, 6'1" niggas, 5'9" niggas, 5'8" niggas, and hoop with a camera and post that shit on YouTube. That shit'll get you somewhere. But yeah, man, that's the Plan B's are for quitters. Like, I don't believe in Plan B's. Like, now I know that in my head, like, this shit here, this is what I want to do. I've been wanting to do it for a minute. Like, this shit here, even though, like, if back then, like, when them niggas left me, like, alright, how I got to this, like, this Kanye doc dropped. And, yeah, niggas can say all the cliche things like, oh, work hard and everything like that. But I'm the type of guy to, I need to see it happening. Like, so Kanye had this documentary come out a couple months ago, and it was like, he was like, basically this one scene hit me. He was like, I want niggas to know me by first name basis. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And it was another scene where he was in the car driving. It was like, niggas be like, oh yeah, you won, you made it or whatever. He was like, nigga, I didn't make it. I had bigger goals for myself or whatever. So maybe this is your making it, but this is not mine making it. And that there, I'm like, okay. And I was telling another nigga, I'm like, I don't need to be filthy rich, like have all the fame and all that shit like that. I'm just like, I just want to be on my own time and do what I want to do. Like, if I can pay my bills, like doing this and any other thing like that, like, I'm straight. Like, I don't need to be filthy rich, like rolling in money, niggas, paparazzi and all that shit. When I hope I don't get to that level. I don't want that. I still want my private life and all that shit. So yeah, man, like, I don't believe in no Plan B's or anything like that. Shit, we had 20 minutes already, and I still got much more to talk about. I might say something else for the next episode, because I don't want to go too long. So yeah, let's see what's next. So I seen this post. Last episode, I remember I told you I was like a Sag or whatever, and I start to believe in like what niggas say about Sagittarius and all that stuff, common Sag or whatever, and it was like, Sagittarius don't see the big deal in shit they do. And I'm like, yeah, that's true, because I don't. Like, if it's like, what's the example? Alright, it's like a relative or something. I forgot to tell them happy birthday. They be so hurt about that, like, or I don't call them. Not say happy birthday. I see why niggas can be hurt over that. So I'm not gonna use that. Say I don't see them. Well, like, they be like, oh, you never called me. Like, the phone work both ways. They be so hurt over that. I'm like, I don't see the big deal in that shit. Like, I can text you, but like, I didn't call you. It's a problem. Like, I don't get it. I'm like, these people be all in their fucking fields and all that shit. And I just don't get it. Like, they gotta stop crying about the little shit. Maybe I need to be more sensitive and stuff like that. But yeah. Yeah, that's all I had to say on that. Last thing, two more things. I'm gonna say the other stuff for the next episode because that can get pretty lengthy. I guess this is kind of contradicting right here. What I'm gonna say next. So I find myself trying to not convince, but like point out the obvious to some niggas, like two people, and like when they don't get it, it kind of irritates me. I guess that's kind of contradicting what I said. Like, is it? I get, cause I said I don't get why they be in their feelings. I don't be in my feeling. Well, I don't know. Take it how you want to take it. I guess it's kind of contradicting. Like, it kind of irritates me. Like, nigga, how don't you get what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of an example. Okay, so like somebody texted me. This is gonna be just I guess a hypothetical example. Like a what if, I guess, I don't know, kind of reaching example. Somebody text me like after the game was after the game on Thursday. It's like, damn, the Celtics stole a game or whatever. I'm like, damn, you thought they was going like just go up 2-0 on these niggas or whatever after being off like 6 days rest. Well, I think it's like 6 or 8 days rest, something like that. I'm like, yeah, that ain't happening. And like I thought they were like, I wasn't tripping that they lost game one. Like, I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I'm like, and then it kind of irritated me because I'm like, he's like, I'm trying to help him, like, have him get it. I'm like, nigga, you what? I'm like, they're an older team, like, or whatever, and they're gonna lose this game. Like, it's opening game, it's a fill out game. They're gonna lose this game. And he was like, you wasn't saying that when such and such, when you said he'd go 7 to tire him out. Now it's all of a sudden you saying that. I'm like, nigga, did you not just get what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna win. You act like I said it was gonna be a sweep. I said 5 or 6 games, and so like they had to win one. Like, I'm like, what the fuck don't you get about this? And it was kind of irritating me. I'm like, whatever, nigga, you're fucking annoying me. And I'm like, but yeah, I'm done with dealing with that shit. Like, I'm done trying to that was a, I don't know if that was an okay example or not. I don't know. But I feel like it fit. I don't know. I feel like it fit. Which I had another one, but that just came off the top of my head because I'm finna transition to that anyways. But yeah, I'm done with trying to convince niggas or whatever to get it. I'm done with that shit. Like, I'm so done with that. Like, niggas irritate the shit out of me. So whatever they say, I'm just alright, whatever. But yeah, that's it on that. NBA takes. Like, I don't. My NBA takes that from this past game on Thursday, game one. I don't take notes on this. So I might miss some shit, and then when I go back and listen to it, I'm gonna be like, fuck, man, how the hell did I miss this? But yeah, man, my nigga said, my takes be horrible. I don't think so. What y'all think? I feel like my takes be on the money. I feel like my shit be on the money, bro. And so, game one happened Thursday. I'm not even gonna say like, shit. I can't say shit. Like, the refs wasn't no bullshit. Like, them niggas just. No, I do have a problem with people when it was like, oh, the Warriors playing just so great and the Celtics just down or whatever. And the Celtics ain't down. Shit, I'm like, who the fuck is playing great? Steph is the only nigga hooping. Clay played Draymond played ass. Jordan Poole ass. I'm like, the team really played ass. And it all started with fucking Draymond. He didn't get his shit together, bro. Like, but yeah, I look on the Celtics side. Them niggas shot 50% from the game for the game. For field goal and 3. Both 50%. If them niggas gonna shoot like that, Celtics in 4. F-O. Celtics in 4. Them niggas gonna get our ass up out of here. Like, if we lose today, oh, then I'm hot. Then I'm hot. If we lose today, then I'm hot. I'm fucking pissed if we lose today. But yeah, the chance of us losing 2 games at the crib, yeah, that ain't happening. That ain't happening. That is not fucking happening. I'm willing to bet anything. I'm willing to bet my neck on the chopping block. Them niggas not losing today. Now if they do, y'all might not hear from me. Y'all might not. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be back. But yeah, we're starting the game specifically. Damn, bro. Where the fuck to start? So Steph hoops. Oh, I guess I can start with the nigga that caused us to lose. Fucking Draymond. Like, Draymond gotta get his shit together. I went back and watched it. Well, I didn't go back and watch it, but that's what I use Twitter for or whatever. Like, I follow these Reddit pages and these sports pages and all that shit. They was like, the Warriors gave up, I think they shot 46 threes. They said 44 of them shits was wide open. That means wide open means 4 to 6 feet of space. Now when I look back at it, Draymond was the one giving up most of them three, like the 15, I think, yeah. I'm not gonna say they made 46 shot 46 threes. But they gave a good amount and it was 46 feet of space in between them. And Draymond gave up a lot of them shits, bro. Like, he gave up a lot of them shits. So I'm like, no, 46 threes is outrageous. I want to say 46 threes probably took for the game. But I read something about 40-something threes shot. I think the Celtics, yeah, whatever. Whatever, you can look in the stats yourself. But yeah, like, that nigga gave up a lot. If he don't come out and hoop, like, I need from this nigga like 8, 10, and 8. Like, I need him to get his head out of his ass, bro. And if he and Jordan Poole, like, nigga, come on, bro. Give me 14, 5, and 5. Like, fuck. And Klay, I'm cool with Klay. Klay just needs to take more shots. I'm probably biased towards Klay. Like, niggas say I don't see no wrong in Klay. But Klay just need more shots, bro. He just need more shots. Don't turn the ball over. And yeah, like, the Celtics, like, them niggas, like, if them niggas have another game like that, bro. Now, Jason Tatum, he's not going to shoot like that. He's not going to shoot bad again. Not even say we clowned him or anything like that. That nigga was just missing. Now, Jaylen Brown, he can get hit. He can get his little 20 points or whatever. But back to Jason Tatum right quick. He have games like this, though. Like, he have games where he just stinks it up. Like, 2 games straight, and then he comes out, hoop, and get, like, damn near 50. Then he look like the next fucking coming to Kobe. Then he goes out, next game looking like Gerald Wallace. No disrespect to Gerald Wallace, but like, he comes out looking like that, bro. Like Stanley Johnson or some shit. I'm like, nigga, what are you doing? But yeah, he's probably going to come out this game. He probably going to have like 26, 27. I would be surprised if he had 26, 27. Or he stinks it up completely again. Now, Jaylen Brown, I don't see him going off crazy like that again. He going to get his 20, but the way he got that shit, yeah, I don't know if he's getting it that efficiently. Like, Steve Kerr gotta play Gary Payton, bro. He has to. If he plays game 2, I like our chances. I like our chances anyways, because shit. I like our chances. We ain't losing 2 back-to-back. Then we gonna get one at their crib and get home court advantage back. Now that they won this game at the crib, the shit's going 6. And like, as for Marcus Smart, Al Horford, and Derek White, if them niggas do that again, bro, Celtics in 4. Like, I don't know if y'all listened to the other episodes, but I said, like, the game plan against the Mavs, like, guard Luka and all that shit, and Luka gonna get his or whatever, but the role players gonna stink it up. Yeah, them role players on the Celtics was hooping, but they won't do that again. If they do that again, shit, they got it. I don't care. They got it, bro. But yeah, the chance of that happening, no. But yeah, I really don't have much to say about the game. Shit, Draymond just got a hoop, really. And the role players over there revert back to who y'all are. 11, 9 points, 12 points. Like, Al Horford had the game in his life and shit. Fucking 6 threes in the game and shit. I'm like, come on now, bro. Marcus Smart was hitting. I'm like, shit, that fourth quarter, them niggas, man, that shit was like shooting practice on the gun. But yeah, man, that's it on that.